Everybody, welcome to another episode of Jediverse Society Diet. Alright, this one actually should be a really short video here. What is the Jedi stance on diet? Now you might be wondering where this question has any validity in, and it's two sources from the fiction that also translate into Jedi texts, and that is the Jedi rules of behavior, which does state to honor life. Jedi honor life. And then there's the 1999 Jedi Code, which is the longer version, often mistakenly called the Skywalker Code, which has a line in there that says Jedi respect life in all forms. Both of these have been used to propose the idea that Jedi are vegan. However, as I'm sure people have already figured out, debating the concept of honor and respect, defining those and what they mean and how they translate, that's where we get into the stickiness of it. So let's talk about finding the Jedi diet for you. One, consider your culture. Diets are going to change culturally. So look at that. Think about the culture you want to represent, that you want to cultivate. What is the culture you're trying to cultivate? Consider that. Look at the dietary options within that. Number two, health. Health. For some people, certain diets are mandatory. It is not good if they swerve off that, right? They have to eat a certain way. They have to abstain from certain foods. So something to consider. What is your personal health? What is good for you? What how are you feeling? That's something you have to consider in your diet. You have to consider what's good for you. Talk to your physician if you can, right? So health. What is healthy for you? What is good for you? That's going to vary from person to person. Now in Star Wars, let's talk about Star Wars. Our inspiration, where does this come from? Look at the diversity of the Jedi. Thousands of beings from different planets, different cultures, different species, which means they all ate different things. And we've seen in the books time and time again where they mention, when they do go back to like younglings and training at the Jedi Temple, that the Jedi Temple has an extensive array of food to help meet the dietary standards of various different species. Because again, what's healthy for one might not be healthy for another. What's good for one might not be culturally appropriate for another. So you have to take into culture and health, right? Lastly, discover. Discover what it is you like and what you enjoy and what works for you, what you're good with. This can be exploring other things. I've explored veganism. Not bad. Not bad. If you know what you're looking for. Some of it, it's like all food. Some of it you're like, oh, that's horrible. And some of it you're like, that's great. That tastes good. That surprises me. That's the same all over. Doesn't matter the diet. Vegan, keto, whatever. Again, be healthy. Last thing I'll add on that is all life. Jedi respect life in all forms. Single-celled organisms, right? That would be considered life. So, if we took that line literally and felt it meant veganism, there is a lot you wouldn't be able to do in that concept, because life is varied. Life is varied, and trees are alive, vegetation is alive. So eating certain fruits and eating certain, that would, you would have to go to that whole we only eat what falls basis of diet. That's not it. And even then, there's still single-celled organisms that you're messing with. So you have to consider these things. In the end, Jedi diet is what you feel works for you based off of these things, including budget. That's not up there, but so that's what you have to work with. Use knowledge, use information, consider it, understand where you're coming from, and then build your diet accordingly. Try to eat healthy. The Jedi thing is health. Jedi thing is health, 100%. The Jedi stance is healthy. Be healthy, whatever that entails. Hopefully your doctor can tell you. Hopefully you have a doctor you can talk to it about. But That's what it is, okay? Thank you for watching. If you have more questions for Jediverse Society, no matter how quick, long, how short, no matter the subject, feel free to throw them in the comments below. You know where the buttons are. May the Force be with you.
We like to think we have some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. What does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion.